Praise y'all and him alone. GOZ.
That's right.
We got Big Brother Bears. We got, the brother Zamron the servant. It's Joshua the Levite. Trying to tell you guys to repent and come back to the Most High and him alone.
Right.
I wanted to touch on the topic that, the brother Zamron the servant. Shout out to the brother, you know what I'm saying? Because he brought out something, real heavy, man. And caught my eye. Because I had to really think about it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, this brother, NLE Choppa, he was doing a segment with 4 other individuals who were celebrities. I'm not going to say no names. You're going to find out. You guys probably have a clue what I'm talking about. They had a conversation, and it was dealing with, the Father.
Mm-hmm.
And, how people, serve Jesus or, the J dude, he was just asking a simple question. Yeah. That's all he was doing. And then, I don't know if it was, the major guy, whatever the dude's name is, he gave him a blank. He didn't even give him a good answer. He gave him just like one of them, smart aleck answers, which what a slick passer would say, But anyways, we're gonna jump on this topic, because he was questioning Christianity. And he wanted a firm answer at least, and he didn't even get it. So bring that out.
So we're talking about NLE Choppa speaking on Christianity. And also, shout out to Power Grind Entertainment, too.
Because this is the dude, when I seen this clip, I was like, man, shout out to that brother, man. Because he kept it thorough, he kept it, straight to the point. And hopefully, this gets out to the algorithm. Let's read it.
This, it says, NLE Choppa asked a question on the episode Den of Kings. He quoted, "It's a thing where people praise the Son more than praise the Father."
See, and that was a good question, man. He's concerned. He's like, man, why do people do that? Why do people do that? There's nothing wrong with that, man. That right there hit a nerve. For him saying something like that, man, that's a bold move. And man, shout out to that brother. Right. Read.
"It's a thing where people praise the Son more than praise the Father, and that's what I don't like, because if we are man-made in the likeness, furthermore," he added, "why would I drop down and praise my brother instead of praising the Father?"
You see that? Why would I praise my brother and I should praise my Father, the one who created me? I'm just saying that don't make no sense though.
Right.
And but this is the catch. This is where this dude came with the gypsy twist or the catch-22.
Right.
Jonathan Majors responded saying, "Have you read the Bible?"
See, and that's what what a preacher would say.
Right.
That's what a so-called Pastor Porkchop would say. Did you read the Bible?
Right.
No chapter, no verse or anything. You know what I'm saying? But keep on going.
And then he came back with a catchphrase answer saying, "Well, I would say read it again."
Say that again.
I would say read it again.
He's telling you to read it again. Read what again? Read what? You didn't even bring no book, chapter, or verse, man. Exactly. And we know he was talking about the New Testament.
Right.
Because that's where they go to, that the whole time. But they have no actual, rebuttal for it.
Nope. Right.
At all times.
At all.
And what I see in the black community, that's a step. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a stepping stone. I'm gonna say, man, that's like a threshold. That's because right. they don't understand that we're asking simple questions that need to be answered. That's you got to make it logic. You got to make it make sense. Mm-hmm. That's like going backwards. That's like reading a novel from the back to the end instead of reading it from the beginning to the end. So, like I said, the brother, stepped up and asked a good question, but got a mediocre answer.
That's right. That's right.
Read.
Man.
What Jonathan Majors did was a catch, also known as thought-terminating cliche.
Say that again.
What Jonathan Majors did was a catch, also known as thought-terminating cliche.
See, it's thought-terminating cliche. Yeah. It's going to explain what it means, though.
Right.
Because what he did, he didn't answer the question.
Right.
He just tried to get he tried to scapegoat it.
Yep.
And try to obfuscate the whole conversation. We try to confuse the whole conversation and push and change the narrative. But here goes, and actually that's what the definition of it. We're going to break it down a little bit more.
A thought-terminating cliche is a phrase that discourages further discussion or critical thinking by oversimplifying a complex issue.
So now I'm going to cut it off right there, because just what we heard, or if you watch that segment on YouTube, he did exactly what. And this is the cold part about it, though. He knew what he was doing.
Right.
He was just trying to look good in front of the audience. That's what he was trying to do, because he's an older cat. I understand. I get it. That's what a lot of older people do, and you elders, should be ashamed. I'm not saying all of them, but elders that do stuff like that, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Right, bro.
That's why we're in the situation we're in right now, because you don't want to enlighten him and tell him the truth.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? That's what Jonathan Major should have did. He should have told him the truth. Look, I don't think I know, but I would believe if you read the Bible. It'll give you a further answer. Also, I'm gonna put Kirk Franklin in the category too, because he knows better too. As a so-called Christian, you're supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, according to their doctrine, I know that 1 Peter chapter 3 and 15 tells them to come with an answer.
Yep.
I know that they have to come with an answer. And he didn't even do that. He went right on to talk to Ray J about his situation. Instead of dealing with the situation at hand that NLE Choppa was trying to address.
Exactly.
And that right there, man, that's what's wrong with our people, man. As black people, so-called black people. We need to address the issue at hand.
Right.
But keep on reading though.
These phrases such as "it is what it is" or "everything happens for a reason" are used to stop an argument, avoid addressing feelings, or maintain power structures by creating a false sense of resolution.
Because that's a false sense right there. Not addressing the situation at hand. The brother was really yielding. He was trying to find out. He was trying to find out why Christians do these things.
Right.
Why? It's a simple question, man. He ain't asking anything that's harsh.
Right.
It's probably because you can't answer it.
That's
and you don't want to let go of that goddamn idol. That's what it really comes down to. And I think the brother's on the right path. If you're watching this, brother, stay on that path, man.
Right.
Keep on asking them questions, man. Right. It's gonna resonate through everybody, man.
That's right.
Not everybody, but the majority of our people, there's gonna be a chosen few. It's only gonna be a remnant, but you might resonate that, so most people's gonna wake up and come on the right side.
That's right, King.
Right, because most people are not questioning that.
Right.
Why are you praising our brother more than the father? Most people are not questioning that at all.
At all, because they're scared. They're scared to get embarrassed or be humiliated, just like how they try to humiliate that brother with that weak ass answer.
Yep.
That was a weak ass answer, man. Shame on Jonathan Majors, man. Seriously, I have to say it, man. Shame on you, brother. You're supposed to be an example, man. You're supposed to get him into the light, man. You putting him in the darkness, man, with that answer. That was mediocre, man. Read.
Also, too, what's important is that Kirk Franklin, as a Christian, should have given NLE Choppa an explanation for his question. Instead, Kirk Franklin went to Ray J.
What did he do?
He went to Ray J.
And watch that video again, man, because he did talk. He tried to address it again. The brother NLE Choppa tried to address it again, and he tried to obfuscate the situation.
Right.
With how he was raised. And that has nothing to do with him asking why the Christians praise Jesus, man.
And another point too is that Ray J, was literally used in that interview as a pawn.
Yeah,
right.
That's all.
And so Ray J really didn't even belong.
His mind wasn't all the way there.
His mind's not even capable to even sit at that table to have those type of discussions. So when the realness came out, like Joshua was talking about, as far as NLE Choppa and the question that he asked, they knew instantly we can just instantly run to Ray J, and Ray J is going to be the automatic entertainment.
Right, he's going to be the main Shakalakia. He's going to be the main focus. Then take the focus off of the actual question that needs to be addressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all for entertainment purpose. I get it. That's what I believe. So from what I've watched. They don't care about the truth. They care about what they want. They want you to feel good instead of tell you something that what you need to know instead of what you want. Right. They want to tell you what you want to know instead of what you need. It's all, like I said, it's all for entertainment, man. And that's what's wrong with the black community, man. Yep. We need to deal with the issue at hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right, bro.
Like trying to build art. They talk about all black, and that's a good thing that they all came together. But I think it was just that whole situation, the scenario was for the wrong reasons, man.
Right,
was for the wrong reasons, man. For entertainment purposes only, man.
Right.
EPO.
That's ain't that crazy though? Go keep on reading, brother Salaki.
So let's get some scripture. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 15.
And I just said that, you know what I'm saying? Because the only reason why I said that, because I know they're supposed to be a so-called Christian. They're supposed to stand on their word, man.
But sanctify the Lord God in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
See, now with that being said right there, what you get out of that verse, you get out of that verse. But what I got out of that verse is simple, and I came straight to the point. The brother just wanted a simple answer, and he didn't have the answer for him. Right. I believe Jonathan Majors did not have the answer for him, man. Right. He's talking about, you know what I'm saying, he holds this title or try to come with this, you know what I'm saying, cliche saying that, oh yeah, do you read the Bible? Have you read the Bible? Like he's, you know, a scholar or something. But you, goddamn it, you didn't even, you know, saying, address his issue. You just pushed it away. Right. You pushed that brother's, you know, saying, who's trying to, you know, saying, become righteous. Right. And try to get some understanding as a young man. And we ain't got that many young people like that in the world right now, man. We need more young men like that, man. Right. We need to train young men like that to be, you know, saying, more ready to, you know, saying, listen and learn and show an example. Right. But we ain't got that because of, you know what I'm saying, Nick, I hate to say it, you know, people like Jonathan Majors, yep. You know what I'm saying, gonna put you down and talk about and try to humiliate you, saying, oh, well, won't you, I think you need to read it again. Right. No book, no chapter, no verse. Exactly. That's bad Bible. I'll just say that's terrible Bible. Right, that's terrible Bible, man. At least, you know, she could have came with a verse or Kurt Franklin, because I hold you guys to these standards. Reason why I hold you guys to these standards, you guys been in I know for a fact, Kurt Franklin, you've been in this industry for like a long time. Right. And you should know better. Right. You should know better. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and keep on reading, King.
Let's get 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. Prove all things.
What do they should do according to their doctrine?
Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
Because you didn't hold on anything that was good. You didn't even hold on anything according to your doctrine. You're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, prove all things. That's right. Prove it, man. The brother's asking a simple question. He's like, man, why do you guys serve JC, the J dude? Why? Why? When we're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, serve the Father. Why we serve that dude more than the Father? Right. That's simple, man. And you couldn't even answer that, man, because I know what it is. It's that boastful. That's that pride, man. It's that pride, just like how you said, man. And matter of fact, you know what?
And also, too, real quick, is that a lot of these guys, too, right, even with the Kurt Franklins, I'm going to call it how it is, you know what I'm saying? Even with the Kurt Franklins, a lot of these guys have already done certain things and sacrifices, you know what I'm saying, to our enemies to even be put in those positions. And then when you're put in those positions, you know what I'm saying, you're actually monetized as far as what you can say and what you can speak on. And so dealing with the NLE Choppa situation, right, you have individuals, a lot of our young people that are coming up that are having these opportunities to make something of themselves because of the internet and things of that nature, to where they can position themselves to be in those type of rooms. And so when the real questions come out from a real person, everybody else, right, that has an agenda, right, as far as following their oppressor, they got to shut it down.
Right. And that's a key point. That's a good point. The brother brought out a good point, because like everything's designed to be structured in a manner to where they're controlling the masses. They don't want everything out. They want, you to say certain things that they feel that's all right, so they can get notoriety or get paid for it. Right. Without, you know, saying us waking up. Mm-hmm. They've been doing that forever. That's right. They've been doing that forever, man. Right. As a nation, this is what I stress all the time, man. As a nation, man, we need to gather ourselves together. Gather ourselves. That's a nation that is not desired, man. We are not desired in this land, man. Anything we do, even if we tell the truth, they hate us. They hate, even our own people hate us. Right. So that should tell you, saying that we're God's chosen. Right. That should tell you nobody else ain't going through no shit that we go through, man, and still go through to this day. Facts. This is prophecy being fulfilled, bro. But like I said, I mean, you know, I wanted to bring up a couple more verses, man. Seriously, man, you know what I'm saying? And then if you guys got some verses, you know what I'm saying, that coincide with that, man, go ahead and bring it out. But I want to bring out, you know what I'm saying, Matthew, you know what I'm gonna bring out. Matthew 16 and 9, you know what I want. Because this is what he should have told him. He should have asked him this question. He should have asked him, or at least pointed him at least in that direction. Even though it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, do any good, because you're still, you know what I'm saying, you're still worshiping that dude. Right. You're still worshiping that dude. Right. And they don't want to deal with it, man, because like the brother said, you know what I'm saying, it's for certain reasons where, you know what I'm saying, these people who are the higher ups, they don't want, you know what I'm saying, this algorithm to get out, or they don't want, you know what I'm saying, certain people to know, you know what I'm saying, certain situations, so they can, you know what I'm saying, like have a standard, you know, ground of them, you know what I'm saying, becoming, you know what I'm saying, with notoriety. Right. For them to know, you know what I'm saying, for them to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be known. Or their reputation. They don't want to mess up their reputation, so they got to listen to, you know what I'm saying, these higher ups, and they can't do certain things. But let's bring this out though, man. What's going on, brother? How you doing, brother? Hey, the Lord chose us to be, you know what I'm saying, a special people. Right. According to Deuteronomy 7:6, man. And like I said, we deal with that on a daily basis, man. You know what I mean? Our people know that. Now I bet you if I was a white person saying, hey, Jesus loves you. You know what I'm saying? He would have probably ran up and said, hey, man, can I get a flyer?
Some of our own people said,
or get a prayer, or get a special prayer. You know, no, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Some of our own people scoff at us because they think, you know what I'm saying, that we don't be out here trying to restore our people. Now realizing, bro, our people barely out here.
And we still do it though. Yeah. We still do it because we're commanded to do it, man. We don't do this for show. We don't do this shit for show, man. Nope. If you really think, man, you guys, man, go to another page then. If you shouldn't have a problem with it. We do this because thus saith Yah tells us to do this, man. We've been doing this, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being prideful or anything. We've been doing this, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, man. Right. Whether you want to accept it or not, man. Right. We don't care what anybody say, man. We don't care, man. We're doing what the thus saith Yah.
That's right. They be too busy. They be too busy for Yah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They get distracted. Yep, that's it. That's all.
They're down here to shop. They're down here to eat. You know what I'm saying? They're not down here to hear the word. So they keep it moving.
Yeah, they keep it pushing. Oh, I'm cold right now. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But just like I said, let somebody, you know what I'm saying, come up with a microphone and some pamphlets, you know what I'm saying? That J dude, the white, either white or black, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna go straight to that. Yep. They're gonna go straight to that. But let me get back to the, you know what I'm saying, subtopic at hand, because a lot of our people need to, you know what I'm saying, understand that NLE Chopper, man, he had a good point, and this is what Kirk Franklin, or, you know what I'm saying, that Jonathan Major should have, you know what I'm saying, brought out. He should have brought out this, you know what I'm saying, according to their doctrine.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Now this is the J dude saying that. Because I know that's in red. Is that in red letters? Red letter. See, that's the J dude, and we don't deal with, you know what I'm saying, red letters. And I see why he asks those questions. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is a prime example, right, of why they can never they can never answer. They can never answer a question that, you know what I'm saying, that brother asked.
Right. Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. That is God.
That is what?
That is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
And this is you guys' doctrine. This is you guys' doctrine, you know what I'm saying, according to Christianity. Right. That's Christianity for you right there.
Right.
You know? And they can't even answer that, though. They can't even answer that. It's always, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying, the Father and what's called is one or whatever. They use that phrase, too.
Because they know they can't say that, because they know at the end of the day that the first commandment is to serve the Most High God only. No other gods
before them. Exactly.
They're not keeping.
And they're breaking that. They're breaking those two, and that's crazy. And they show that up in the Testament again.
Right. When has God ever been one with someone?
Right.
Where's that at?
Put it in the comment section if you got something to say about that. Right. Put that in the comment section, man. We want to know. You said if somebody got an answer for that.
When God say, "I want to send my son," and if we're going to be one, believe on Him.
That's
you got to show us, man, from Malachi to Genesis, or from Genesis all the way to Malachi, where the Lord declared that.
Right. Bro.
You got to show us that.
It's a must.
You got to show us that. If you can't show us that, man, you guys need to repent immediately. Immediately, man. Bro. And like I said, it comes down to that pride, man. My friend, let me get that. You know what I want, Cyrac. You know what I want, man. I want 10 and 13. Let's get that, because, you know what I'm saying, because this is what you guys are, you know what I'm saying, are stuck in. You're stuck in pride, man. You guys don't even care. You don't even know what you guys are doing. Is, you know what I'm saying, you're breaking a commandment.
That's it.
You're totally breaking God's law when you do that.
That's a fact.
Instead of, you know what I'm saying, being, okay, you know what, I'm humble. Let me be humble. You're right. You know what? Let me repent. And yeah, what's going on, man? What's going on?
You all right, bro?
You all right? You from here? Are you an agent?
Secret agents.
Yeah, are you?
Get the accent.
Yeah, he probably there. Oh no, he's from. Where you from?
UK?
Where you from?
Yeah,
You from the UK?
Yeah, I can tell.
All right. Cheerio. But anyways, go ahead and bring that out.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 13.
Bring it out.
For pride is the beginning of sin.
What is pride?
For pride is the beginning of sin.
See, when you think about, you know what I'm saying, like our people, they're so goddamn prideful, man.
All right, bro.
They're so prideful, man. They don't even see that they're breaking the law. They're breaking God's law. Read that one more time, man.
For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore, Yah brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly.
See, and that's what's going on. You guys are under a delusion. You're under a spell, the gospel. That's what you guys are under, a gospel. That's. I wouldn't even. Man, I praise Yah and Him alone that I ain't gotta deal with that no more, man.
Right, bro.
Me and the brother, and this is the cold part. I always say this too. Me and the brother, man, we repented from it, man. We knew we were wrong, man. It didn't just take a day. No. It didn't take a day, man. We had to really, you know, say ponder on it, man. We had to really, you know, say take accountability, man. That's what we're telling our people to be accountable, man.
All right, bro.
And then, yeah, of course, we can bring that out too. If you bring it out if you want to, brother. But like I said, back to the topic though. These brothers are prideful, man. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be accountable. If he was accountable, man, at least I would respect Jonathan Majors, if he would have just, you know, said, hey, look, man, I don't know, brother. Instead of just boasting out, you know, saying, trying to look good in front of the, you know, saying the camera. Right. You know, I would have respect that. But right there, he was just trying to get clout. Trying to look because he was an older cat and a younger man addressed a, you know, a question that was reasonable. He should have been answered.
That's facts.
So, should we agree to NLE and his logic, or should we consider it when he asks such questions? It comes down to why Israel went into captivity because of their whoredom or idolatry.
See, and that's why, and that's the whole reason why. Because the brother asked that, you know, saying on the live yesterday. The brother Ben, shout out to, you know, saying Big Bez, man. He asked, you know, said to, you know, saying to Ruben. He said, you know why we went into, you know, saying the captivity, right. Why we kept on going into captivity. Yeah. And he answered it right.
He did.
Bro, Ruben, he answered it right. I was surprised. I'm like, hey, so if you know that, why are you indulging into idolatry then? Why, that's what was in my mind. I was like, man, why would you, if you know that, why are you, you know, saying putting this guy first? Why? Right. Why you don't need him? Why are you putting like what? And another thing the brother brought up, you know, saying that's a good point that you brought up about, you know, saying we didn't do that to the other prophets. We didn't do that to the other prophets.
At all. Right.
I mean, I'm just saying, what makes him any special? What makes him special? Right. He's not even mentioned, you know, saying in the days of old.
Talk about it, bro.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, if you guys can tell me something that I don't know, man, put it in the comment section, man. That's all I can really tell you, man. But keep on reading, man. And this is why we went into captivity. Keep on reading.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 15.
Bring it out.
Though thou, Israel, play the harlot.
How do we play? Who did we play?
Played the harlot.
We played the prostitute. Read.
Yet let not Judah offend, and come not ye unto Gilgal, neither go ye up to Bethaven, nor swear, the Lord Yah liveth.
See, because no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No,
but see, this is the thing, man. We were stuck in idolatry, man. Just the simple fact, you know, saying another point the brother brought out. Yeah. Both of you guys actually brought it out. You know, said about the marriage. Yeah. You know, what I'm saying, are we gonna be married with JC and the father? Yeah, that's adultery, man. That's adultery.
That was a good analogy.
I'm just saying, though, that wouldn't even make that's you're cheating. You done broke. You know, saying what is that? One of the greatest commandments.
Yeah, bro.
Adultery. But in idolatry, though.
Right.
Wow.
Syncretism.
Right.
Right. Mixing the Bible with paganism.
Right.
Right. Syncretism, man.
And right. And the Lord or Yah, the Most High, never declared that. He never declared that. He never thought, put that in his mind. He at all. And you guys study, and you guys, when you guys say Bahashim, ha ha, you know what I'm saying? That no, for real. That's what they're doing. Am I lying or not? That's what they're doing. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? They combine forces.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That Voltron shit. And we need to stop, man. What's going on with you, brother? I see you over there. Brother on the bike, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? You feeling all right? Hey, know the Lord is one. Know that the Most High is one God and one God only. You heard?
That's it. Oh,
Because that's all we're trying to tell our people, man. That's all the Chopper was gonna ask, man. Is the Lord only one, or is he this guy, the J dude?
right.
You know?
Right.
Is he the J dude?
What I'm saying is that they get blood. It's like that bloodthirsty spirit starts to take over when you start to question. You know what I'm saying? It's like they get angry, bro.
They get offended. They get easily offended. Yeah.
Offended, like
Yeah, they get in their feelings.
emotion.
Yeah, they get so emotional. I thought that's what a female trait. But like I said, I mean, you know, as a Christian, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, Kurt Franklin and Jonathan Majors. You guys need to, you know what I'm saying, get your shit right at least,
That's
man.
right.
Get your shit right, man. You guys got it all. You got people. This is the land of confusion, though. I get it. This is why our youth is, you know what I'm saying, is at, you know what I'm saying, at a standstill. They're like, man, what's really going on?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't doubt. I'm glad he said he never really went to church, because you ain't gonna learn that in church.
No, you're not.
You ain't gonna learn that. All you gonna learn is get robbed
Right.
by the preacher. That's all. And then you're doing some unholy rituals by jumping up and down and doing the. You might as well be in the club. At the end of the day, you might as well just be in the club. Shoot, if you gonna do all that, I'm just saying you might as well be in the club.
They're under a spell.
For real, you might as well go to the club.
Yeah, bro.
This is crazy, man. You can't make this up, man. You can't make it, and you turn yourself around. You can't. Hey, no, for you. Yeah, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. That's crazy, man. No, you really think about it, man. I really had to take that into consideration, man. You're not even really learning anything in church.
Right.
You're learning how to drink blood or communion. What do they call it? Communion. You're learning good. Yeah,
And how to give money to the pastor for prosperity.
so he can, you know what I'm saying, so he can, you know, prosper, and everybody else, you know what I'm saying, be at the bottom.
But the law done away with except the tithing.
Right.
And the tithing was actually agriculture.
Right, exactly.
When you go to church on Sunday, bring your pastor some fruits and vegetables.
Right, and see how he reacts. See how he reacts then.
Bring it to him.
You're gonna see the real devil come out then.
Bring him a sack
That
of potatoes.
green devil.
You just see
Yeah,
how
bring him a bird.
You just see how Marvin Sapp had over $1,200.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I see that. Salaki, you know, I remember seeing that. Yeah. He's in trouble too. He's in trouble.
No, ain't nobody getting that.
Yeah, he's in trouble
No,
too.
there's a new one.
That new one, yeah,
There's a new one. He said he had everybody coming up. He was supposed to get $2,000.
And he closed the door on him.
A black lady with her son probably like 8 or 9. They walk up, all she had was $1,200.
Yeah.
And he clowned her, bro. Was just like, I thought I said 2,000.
That's crazy, man. You see that though? And they're gonna wait for that, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. We're not gonna get off the subject, but let's get that real quick. And you know, saying in Jeremiah 23, because man, you gotta watch out for people like that. You gotta watch out for people like that.
Right, bro.
These people think that they, you know, what I'm saying, they really, you know, what I'm saying, run this shit. Yeah, yep. Go ahead. Actually, let's bring this out first.
Isaiah 55:1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters.
Right.
And he that have no money,
No money.
come ye, buy and sell.
Sale, right.
Yea, come buy wine and milk without money.
Without what?
Without money.
No, with $2,000.
Without money.
Well, how about my 2,000?
Without money.
See?
And without price.
And without anything.
Wherefore do ye spend money for which is not bread?
Right.
And your labor which satisfieth not. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good. And
Which
let
is
your
what?
Which is good. And let your soul delight itself in fatness.
See, and this is the thing, man. This all that pulpit shit, you know, excuse my language, you know what I'm saying? That's all, you know what I'm saying? That's just all false doctrine, man. Yeah. They made that up, like that 501 C3, you know what I'm saying? So they can have, you know what I'm saying, organization to where they can build up and make money off of, you know what I'm saying, the unfortunate.
Yep. That's all.
which is mostly our people in the neighborhood, struggling, you know what I'm saying, get rent, you know what I'm saying, for next month on a month-to-month basis.
They took the pulpit from the book of Nehemiah,
Right.
chapter 8, in verse 4. It says, "And Ezra the scribe stood up upon a pulpit of wood." Right, so they using Old Testament concepts and imagery.
Right. That's all they're doing.
And they say that the Old Testament is no longer needed.
But you're taking from it though.
Right.
You're taking what you like. Let me get this real quick, and then like it's a wholesale or something like that. Let me get that. And what's going on, sister? How you feeling, sister? You doing all right? Remember, there's only one God, and that's it. One God.
Yeah.
And Him alone. No other God.
That's it.
But like I said, I want to bring this one last thing out, man. Read that real quick.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1, all the way through 2. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, says Yah.
Say who?
Says Yah.
No, say Jesus.
Says Yah. Read verse 2. Therefore, thus said Yah.
So say if Yah only,
God of Israel,
the God of Israel,
against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings.
The what?
The evil of your doings, says Yah.
Says Yah alone.
Like
not
that.
no dang JC, not no J dude. And you guys, you know what I'm saying, keep on confessing that, you know what I'm saying, this guy, we got to go through this guy. You guys gonna have something. I'd rather go take my chances with, you know, saying the creator.
Thank you. Right.
I'd rather, you know, I'd rather go straight to the, you know, saying, to the source instead of having to go deal with, you know, saying something that, you know, I gotta, you know, saying, go question and ask too many freaking. I don't want to deal with that no more.
Just like Moses did.
Right.
Isaiah, Jeremiah, Malachi,
Right.
Uriah,
All the prophets of old. Not no new whatever John the Baptist. We ain't dealing with that. We ain't dealing with thus said Paul, none of that shit, man.
All right, we ain't on that Gil's Arena spirit.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
And go sell my show, you know what I'm saying, to the man. You know what I'm saying? We on that individual content creating type spirit.
Right,
we go straight to the source.
Straight to the source.
Need y'all, bro.
Yeah,
you know
man, straight to the source, man.
Him alone, bro.
I'm just saying though, man. I mean, I'm cutting out the middle, man. I want to go straight to the guy, man.
All right, bro.
Even if I gotta pay full price, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. I'll go straight to the, you know, saying, source. Seriously, man.
Even brothers in the world, man, when you was in the game,
Yeah.
you wanted to get around that middleman.
Right, you wanted to be on top.
You wanted to go straight.
Yeah, you want to go to the top.
And they'll kill the middleman just to get
Get to the top.
Come on, bro. Stop playing.
Why can't our people have that type of mentality though? I'm just saying, in a sense, you know what I mean. In a sense of, you know, so when it comes to, you know, serving Yah and Him alone,
Right, bro.
why can't we have that type of, you know, saying, like that type of analogy?
Get rid of that middleman.
That's what I'm saying. Get rid of him, man.
So-called mediator.
Man, he's in the way.
He's in the way.
He's like, you know, that fork, you know what I'm saying, in the road. And get him out the way, man. Get him out the way, man. Yeah, man, get him out the way, man. Run him over if you got to. Right. Damn, man, get him out the way, man. Destroy the idol, right? Doesn't it tell us to do that? Smash that idol, huh?
Destroy the images.
Yeah, man, smash that idol.
Smash that idol, bro. That's good.
But like Moses, he stumped the idol and made him drink it.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
You feel me?
That's true, bro.
Facts.
The big homie Moshe. And this the thing, man. We're gonna get to the conclusion to the matter, because this is the thing, man. And we're gonna go out with that. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go out with that too. But just read the rest of that, because you know, at the end of the day, as so-called black people, we need to get it, man. We need to get it back to where the days are old. Mm-hmm. We need to get back into the days of old, according to the Torah. Right. Deuteronomy 32:7. We got to get back, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, our forefathers who was righteous, what they did. That's right. Instead of, you know, listening to these damn, you know what I'm saying, pastors who don't know a damn thing, who where their heart is not where it's at. Right. The heart is not where it's at, man. Right. But go ahead and read the conclusion.
I'm
talking about on
Yep. So the conclusion. In conclusion, to the average Christian, be prepared to answer instead of giving catchphrases.
According to you guys' doctrine, now bring that out.
This is Sirach. I'm not Sirach. This is Ecclesiastes, Slakia.
chapter 12, verse 13.
This is one of my favorite verses, man. Seriously.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Because this is the conclusion at the end of the day. This is the conclusion. This is what we got to do on a daily basis, man, until we're not here no more.
Right.
Or until you said he brings us back to our land, Lord, Yah willing.
Fear God.
Fear who?
Fear God.
And what?
And keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
And this is why you were brought on earth, to keep Yah's commandments.
That's right.
Keep his commandments,
That's
man.
right.
And with that, we're going to give all praise, all honor, all esteem to Yah and him alone. GOZ in the building.
That's right, in the building.
And we're going to say, throw that idol away. Kurt Franklin and Jonathan Majors,
Yeah.
you brothers need to repent
That's right.
immediately.
Immediate.
And with that, we're going to say, shalom.
Slow.
All praise.
That's good.